The wind has blown and the anus of the chicken is exposed. Rigathi Gachagua has tired political dust and now the police are after him. What began as a bombshell accusation against President William Ruto has snowballed into a legal storm, with the Directorate of Criminal Investigations DCI summoning Gachagua to account for his claims.
On 3rd of September, in Nyeri, another team from the National Intelligence Service came to Nyeri and tried to poison food that was meant for me and Kikuyu Council of Elders. I did report this matter to the National Intelligence Service, and the officers who were assigned to my office, I asked them to leave because I felt I was not safe.
Just hours after alleging that President William Ruto plotted to assassinate him, Gachagua finds himself at the center of a new battle, not just for political survival, but for freedom. The DCI, in a formal letter, has ordered him to appear at their headquarters on October 22nd to provide a statement on the damning accusations. Now, the excerpt of the letter reads as follows. On October 20th, during a press briefing, you publicly alleged that multiple attempts were made to take your life. Specifically, you claimed, number 1, on August 30th in Kisumu, undercover security agents entered my room, bagged it, and attempted to poison my food. We detected the plot and escaped in time. Number 2, on September 3rd, another team from the National Intelligence Service tried to poison food meant for me and the Kikuyu Council of Elders in Nyeri. These are grave accusations, and given your status, they demand a formal investigation. We kindly request your presence at the DCI headquarters Mazingira Complex, Kiambu Road on October 22nd, 2024 to provide a detailed statement. We understand the sensitivity of your allegations and assure you they will be treated with the seriousness they deserve. The letter was signed by J.K. Marete from the DCI headquarters. But the accusations didn't end with claims of assassination attempts. Gachagua further accused President William Ruto of using him to secure the Mount Kenya votes, only to discard him once power was achieved. It is a betrayal narrative that Gachagua now parades as the reason for his fall from grace.
The 11 counts is nothing but malice and fiction. It was a political game by the president to get rid of me. And looking at it, I don't think the president had any intention of ever working with me. I think he just needed me to help him win the election because of my mobilization capacity and the faith the Mount Kenya region has in me.
Meanwhile, President William Ruto has kept a steady stance, brushing off any other accusations that has been labeled against him by the deputy presidents. He blames Gachagua's troubles on his divisive tribal rhetoric.
They are very trusting, and they are very kind, and they are very loving. They return love with love. They return kindness with kindness. They are very forgiving, but they don't forget. I appeal to everybody to treat the people of the mountain with kindness, because it's the right thing to do.
During the Mashujaa Day celebrations in Kwale, Ruto delivered a subtle yet pointed message, stating that Kenya's freedom wasn't fought for by the Kikuyu community alone, but by many tribes across the country, a statement that many interpreted as a direct jab at Gachagua's tribal-centric leadership style.
We are building a brighter future where every Kenyan has the opportunity to thrive and winning the freedom struggle of our time. Let us remember the example of our first Mashujaa and be inspired by their values, achievements, and legacy. Let us do our part to promote national cohesion and inclusion and to combat division, tribalism, and exclusion. Let us remember that without unity, our freedom and our future would be under threat. Our heroes did not hail from one village or speak one language. Our heroes are numerous and diverse, united by a principled commitment to confront an unjust, exclusive, and oppressive system in pursuit of a noble vision of national liberation. This unity of purpose motivated the icon of courage, Mekatilili Wamwenza, and her generation of champions from every part of Kenya to resist colonialism, as well as Ronald Ngala and his fellow freedom fighters who advocated independence and decentralized government, which was an early fashion of devolution. In confronting colonialism, Mekatilili Wamwenza did not seek to free her village or region from occupation by a community. Instead, she resisted the structures and institutions of a system of exploitation and tyranny in the knowledge that defeating it would free a whole nation. This is the same spirit embraced by our freedom fighters, such as Otenyo Nyamantere and Mora Ngiti from Kisii, Wanameme Masinde in Bungoma, Oigo Paul Agwech and Oyuko Fipi Ambio in Kisumu, Igogi Teresa Kiambi in Meru, Kalondu Matheka Mbalu in Makueni, and many others. The great lesson that has been passed down to us from their era and which we must faithfully transmit clearly and boldly to the future generations is that every citizen of Kenya is a full and equal member of our political community, entitled to make a contribution to nation building and with an inalienable right to a full, just, and fair share of all the benefits that accrue from our development. No proposition to discriminate or to unjustly diminish one while enlarging another's right is admissible anywhere. Therefore, any formula seeking to exclude, alienate, or disenfranchise any person, group of community for any reason is repugnant to the very essence of our nationhood. We are one people, and Kenya is one united, indivisible, and sovereign nation. Ladies and gentlemen, freedom came at great cost and was won against overwhelming odds. It called for a capacity to embrace immense sacrifice and willingness to pay the ultimate price. We remember them and appreciate their sacrifices. We recognize their achievements and acknowledge that the nation we have today, with its past history and future prospects, is a legacy of their work, commitment, and life.
As tensions mount, Kindiki's rise as the new favorite for the president leaves political pundits wondering if Gachagua's fate is a cautionary tale. For now, all eyes are on the October 22nd. Will Gachagua show up at the DCI, or will he go down swinging, dragging more skeletons out of the Kenya's political closet? The wind has truly blown and the annals of the chicken is exposed.